don't forget to click that like button and subscribe down below. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications every time we upload.
Alright, let's go over here. Oh Tandy, oh Tandy, how we love you, Tandy. It's like, just kidding, we really hate you, Tandy, and the NCR.
Back, are you, stranger? So the job's done? Do we have access to the vault?
I've handled this already. The squatters want a deal. You help them become self-sufficient and they give you the vault. Also, here are the parts.
So they finally got reasonable. I can bull the Congress into sending supplies and techs. You sure we can get into the vault?
Quite sure there were some lowlives there, but I kicked their
I've always
asses.
believed in fair pay for fair work. My assistant will square things up.
I'm afraid you have other problems. If you look at this hollow disc, you got a spy in the NCR.
The only person who knew all this was Fergus. I'm not suggesting anything, but maybe Gunther should know about this.
I'll talk to him. Back so soon? Now what? The president said to see you about my reward. Of course, she just buzzed me about it. A reward of 6,000 and NCR thanks you. She said now there is work to be done. Oh. She said now there is work to be done. Your president said you should know there's a spy here. Somebody named Fergus. Fergus? I don't believe it. Take a look at this disc. Damn, looks solid. Look, we'll take care of this. Here's 4,000 for the info. Thanks. Have a nice day, man. This doesn't sound good. Now, excuse me. I have work to attend to. All right. I guess I should let them know that I've pretty much saved them. Alright. Now on to Vault 15. Oh, Vault 13 is so fucking close. It was so close that we could have found it ourselves if we looked. Alright, into the squad. Yes, look, they're doing good, chatters. They are doing good. So maybe we don't even have to talk to this guy. Well, chatters, I did do a save scum because I don't want to waste time. But since we know that Vault 15 is doing good and that we did complete that, we are on our way to Vault 13, chatters. On our way to Vault 13 for the Holy Gek. This whole time, all this time that we've been working, you know, this whole time, this is what it's been building up to, chatters. The Holy Gek. We are about to, we at least know the location of where a Gek used to be. We know the location that we've been desperate to find this whole time, and it's right here, Vault 13. Hopefully it has the Holy Gek to save our tribe in Aurora. Here we come. Vault 13. The place where our ancestor, our grandfather started. All right here. I remember I killed 1,000 rats right here. Or, well, my great-grandfather, I heard stories, killed 1,000 rats right here. Passed down like a ghost tale. And that's why our tribe hates rats so much. All right. Time to check it out. Alright, chatters, we are at Vault 13. The Holy Vault 13. It's time to get in here. This is the moment we've been waiting for, chatters. This whole time. Let's have some healing. No. Vault 13, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. You gain 2000 XP for finding Vault 13. We found it. It's a little different. I can already tell. Chatters, we are doing good. Let's search this. No loot. Yep, the Vault Dweller already did that. Daddy Dingleberry already did that. Don't think the fuck? It's not coming at me. Oh! Do not fear me, human. I do not intend to harm you. I am Gunther, leader of this Deathclaw pack. Why have you come here? To kick your ass. How is it possible Deathclaws can talk and so well? I want to know what happened to the people who once lived here. I'm looking for something called a Gek. I was told I could find it here. I'm looking for something called a Gek. I was told I could find one here. A Gek? Is that... Oh. A Gek? Is that not a small lizard? No, wait. That is a gecko. I am sorry, but I do not know what a Gek is, nor where it could be found. Will you let me in to take a look for it? I am sorry, but I do not allow just anyone to wander these halls. I am responsible for the safety of all who live here, and I must exercise caution. Look, it's not like you own the place. I can understand your concern. You don't know me well enough to trust me. What if I could help you out somehow and in return you allow me to look around? Gunther stares at you intently for a moment. You would be interested in helping us? Yes, I sense a little evil in you. Very well, I shall place my trust in you. Thank you. There are many machines here. Machines built by humans. Deathclaw hands cannot use these machines. However, there is one machine that understands questions. I ask it to run the other machines, and it obeys. This machine no longer listens. It will no longer run the machines. We are running out of food and water. I have ordered raids on the human land so that we may survive. I am not proud of this, and I would put an end to it if you repair this machine. I will be able to feed my people once again. I will gladly stop the raids. Will you agree to this? I'm no tech, but I can give it a try. Thank you. The machine is in the vault control center and the 3rd level. If you can repair it, please do so. I am placing my trust in you. Please do not betray it. You are welcomed here. I won't let you down, Gunther. You have my word on that. I promise you. Alright, let's go. So this place just has a bunch of death claws? Hold on. What the fuck happened to Vault 13? Hello, I'm Joseph, the herbalist. What can I help you with? I wanted to ask you some questions. What would you like to know? Are you a prisoner here? No, I'm not a prisoner. I stay because I'm needed here. I learned to accept the fact that some of my patients are death claws. That's very commendable of you. Can you leave if you want? Yes, I can leave. I can, and often do. I have to collect my herbs from time to time, and I've never been stopped. I used to wonder if the Deathclaws were secretly following me, and whether or not they would stop me if I tried to leave. So one day I put the theory to test. I traveled to another town and stayed there a week or so before returning. When I got back, I was warmly welcomed. Gunther, the pack leader, came to me privately and personally thanked me for coming back. No, I'm definitely here because I want to be. Good idea, and I'm glad to see it work. Well, what can you tell me about the Deathclaws? Well, let's see. Deathclaws appear to be mutated Jackson's chameleons? The horn variant. There are a lot of similarities still present, but an even greater number of differences. The mutation factor is quite high. This species is highly intelligent, about the equivalent of an 8-year-old, with some with some individuals reaching human normal levels. Their learning capacity is very high, and they are capable of abstract thought and reasoning. Although they do not have vocal cords, the Deathclaws seem to mimic human speech, much the same as a parrot does. I have yet to discover the exact mechanisms behind this, so I am unable to say more at this time. Socially, they are pack animals with a very rigid code of ethics. They are led by an alpha male who rules with the mutual consent of the pack. They appear to be extremely loyal to the pack as a whole, treating it as a family unit rather than having individual families as humans do. That seems nice. That's how it should be. Their sense of right and wrong is very well defined. They do follow a code of ethics that is enforced by the pack as a whole. Violence is never used as a solution to a problem among the pack, as far as I can see. There have been no capital crimes committed here, so I can't say how those are handled. That's about all I could think of right for now. I hope that helps. Wow, I'm impressed with your knowledge. How did you come to be here in the first place? I was gathering some herbs one night when a voice called to me out of the darkness. I've been watching you, it said, and I know that you are a healer. Are you dedicated to your art enough to heal someone foreign to you? Someone whom many would consider an enemy? I answered that I respect all life and would do my best to heal the injured regardless of who or what they were. I thought it was some thief or raider who had gotten himself hurt and needed a doctor. You can't begin to imagine my surprise when a couple of Deathclaws stepped out of the night with an injured companion. Somebody had shot him up real good. I told them I couldn't work on him where we were, so they blindfolded me and brought me here. I've been here from that day forward. You are a truly dedicated man who deserves recognition. Thanks, I'm heading out. Greetings, human. Hello, who are you? I'm called Validus, and you are? Glad to meet you. I'm Chong Long. How may I serve you? What's your job? I'm currently guarding this area of the vault against any unauthorized personnel. You, ooh, well you, well you certainly seem to know your job well. No offense to your fellow Deathclaws, but you sound more educated, shall we say. Yes, we are quite diverse in our levels of education. I am doing my best to continue mine in my spare time. An iguana with goals. How freaking cute. That's excellent. That's an excellent goal. Keep it up. Well, I was just passing through, buddy. I'll be. How are you doing, Chong Long? I hope everything worked out for you at the squat. Oh, it's Dahlia! What's up? Dahlia, thanks to you, things worked out great. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. It was my pleasure to do what I could for you. So what could I help you with? I have some questions for you. What do you want to know? Are you prisoner here? Nah, I'm not. I'm here on my own free will actually, and I like it. I think this would be a safe place for me to stay for a while. Alright. Can you leave anytime you want? Yeah, I've been told I'm free to go or stay. I'm staying for now. Okay then. What can you tell me about the Deathclaws? I don't know any more about them than you do. I guess I'm still trying to get used to them talking to me instead of tearing my head off and using it for a golf ball. It's scary, you know? I kind of get it. Yes, it is in a lot of ways. How did you come to be here? After I left the squad, I didn't know what to do with myself. I figured I'd just drift into another town and another hired gun job. So I was wandering the desert trying to decide exactly where I should go. Well, one day I was looking for a good place to camp. It was getting late and I didn't want to be out in the open after dark. Off in the distance, a ways I thought I saw a campfire, so I decided to see who was there. So I sneak up on this campsite real low like, and there are these two Deathclaws sitting around the fire just chit-chatting away. Idiot that I am, I let out a little cry of surprise, jumped up, and turned to run, right into the arms of another Deathclaw standing right behind me. Anyway, to make a long story short, it took a while for me to realize that I wasn't about to be put on a spit and barbecued. Instead, I was brought here and interviewed by Gunther. Now I can live here if I want. That's interesting. Why are you worried about needing a place of safety? When I let you buy me in the squat, I broke my contract with my employer. I was sure that I'd be hunted down and killed because of it. Seeing you here convinces me that I don't have to worry about that. I can only assume that my previous employer is no longer in any condition to be concerned with me or my whereabouts. Well, you are safe now, Dolly. You have no need to worry about any retribution. Darian is dead. He's straight gone. Thanks, Chong Long. That takes a load off my mind. You're welcome. Well, I'll see you around. Oh, it was good to see Dahlia. Who the fuck is this down here in the robes? Hello, I am Gorus. I don't recognize you. Hello, I am Gorus. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? Hi, I'm Chonglong. Yes, I'm from outside the vault. It's a pleasure to meet you, Chonglong. So you're an outsider. I've seen a few like you. Some are staying here in the vault. But you look different. You appear to be more seasoned, if you know what I mean. I bet you've been around a bit and accomplished things. Am I right? Yes, I've seen... Oh, fuck. Yes, I've had some adventures. Say, if you wouldn't mind answering some questions for me, I could tell you some of my adventures in return. It's a deal. Oh. It's a deal. I would love to hear anything you could tell me. What would you like to know? What are you doing here? I'm a student of sorts. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about the world and the different cultures that have developed right now. I'm studying the culture the Deathclaws are forming and comparing it to human development along similar lines. I've acquired just about all the information I needed here. It would help my research a great deal if I could do some traveling. However, I don't want to go alone, if you know what I mean. So you're a scholar. That's quite an accomplishment in today's world. Are you a prisoner here? No, I can leave anytime I'd like. I haven't done so because I don't want to travel alone. I'm pretty tough and can take care of myself, but I would still be one person alone in the desert, if anything. I see. Maybe we should bring him along. You know, retire Cassidy. You know, let him sit down. Have our band of freaks. Well, how long have you been here? A few months, actually. I came here from the coast a while back. Wow, you're pretty new here yourself. If you don't mind, I need to know more. What can you tell me about the Deathclaws here? These aren't your average Deathclaws, as I'm sure you've noticed. They've had their intelligence enhanced by some means, not understood by them. It was done by a group of humans known as the Enclave. It seems this Enclave needed an army, and they chose Deathclaws because they're ferocious, physical prowess, and, well, you get the picture. Anyway, the only thing lacking in Deathclaws was their intelligence. They needed to be smart enough to understand complex commands, but not so smart that they'd be a threat to those in charge. So the Enclave started messing with a virus of some such thing and inject the Deathclaws with it. This virus was known to mutate humans in some sort of super beings, so the Enclave wanted to see what it could do to Deathclaws. Well, the results was a breed of Deathclaws so smart that they could see they were destined for slavery. So they played dumb until they could gain their freedom, and here they are. That's incredible. You seem very knowledgeable. Can I ask you some more questions? Do you know what happened to the people who used to live here in the vault? They were captured by the Enclave. Gunther and the pack were forced to aid in their capture. They had no choice. Since they were slaves at the time, their fate of the humans has weighed heavily on Gunther's mind. He's never really forgiven himself for his complexity in the affair. The humans were taken alive, but who knows what has happened to them since. These Enclave people do not sound good, chatters. Sometimes we're forced into doing disastrous, yeah. Or distasteful. What the fuck is wrong with me? Sometimes we're forced into doing distasteful things by situations outside of our control. Gunther should learn to forgive himself. What can you tell me about Gunther? Gunther is not the monster that he appears to be. He genuinely cares about all of us and is doing everything he can to ensure our safety and survival. All of us trust him with our lives. I don't know what else I can say about him. You would have to get to know him and judge for yourself. I'll not make any snap decisions about him. He deserves better. Do you think Deathclaws are a threat to humans? Well, the potential is there, especially when you take their new intelligence into account. However, I don't think that Gunther and his pack pose a threat. They all seem to respect life and personal freedom above all else. Now, I don't expect you to take my word on this. I would ask you to judge for yourself. There are others who live here whom you can ask your questions. Thanks for the advice. I will ask around. Can I ask you a few more questions? Do you have any more information on the Enclave you spoke of? No, only what I've told you. Wait, there is one other thing. The Enclave showed an interest in some ruins to the west of here. Why, I don't know. That's about it. Well, every little bit of information helps. I thank you for it. What do you know about this virus? I think it's called the FEV virus. The Enclave was doing extensive research on it. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything more. Thanks. Okay. On to other things. You've been more than helpful, Gores. Gladly, it's a pleasure to... I've kept my part of our bargain and answered all your questions. Now, how about these adventure stories you promised? Gladly, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Hey, Cassidy, I'm gonna need you to wait here. Hello again, what's up? Hey, I'm looking for a travel companion. You up for it? Gores hesitates, and you get the feeling you are being carefully scrutinized. I would be honored to join you. Wow. You see a humanoid figure wearing a long-sleeved, hooded robe. Humanoid. Hello, I'm Ariel. I don't think I've seen you here before. Who are you? Hello, Ariel. My name is Chong Long. Yes, I'm new here. It's a pleasure to meet you. What can I help you with? I'd like to ask you some questions. Are you prisoner here? No, I can leave anytime I want. The Deathclaws have made that very clear to me. They don't hold anyone here against their will as far as I know. I see. Are you treated alright by the Deathclaws? Yes, they provide me with food, water, shelter, protection. I feel very safe here, and that's more than I could ever ask for. Alright, I need to ask you some more things. Would you like to leave the vault? I considered it, but I would have to say no. I feel safer here than anywhere else I've ever lived. I do get lonely for the company of other people like myself, but hopefully others will come to live here in the future and satisfy that need. Okay. You've been very helpful, but I must trouble you for more. So tell me, Ariel, why are you so sad? My husband recently died. I miss him and I have problems adjusting, that's all. Shit happens, people die usually when I'm around. Damn. That is true, but I won't say that to her. I'm sorry to hear that. How did it happen? My husband and I were traveling with a caravan on its way to the New California Republic. We wanted to start a new life for ourselves and our daughter, Sandy. Unfortunately, the caravan was attacked by raiders one night. They were incredibly brutal. They killed everyone, men, women, and children. Ram, my husband, died trying to defend Sandy and me. We were to die next when a miracle occurred. I was holding Sandy behind me, trying to keep her from the monster that had shot Rand. He stood next to my husband's body and laughed at me as he aimed his gun at my head. Suddenly, this huge claw came out of the darkness, grabbed him from behind, and well, thank goodness that Sandy didn't see what happened next. Anyway, the raiders were being wiped out by the group of the Death Claws. The one that saved Sandy and me stood near us and talked to me. He kept reassuring me that I was safe and that he was sorry that he couldn't have gotten there sooner to help us. Afterwards, the Death Claws brought us here. Wow, what a story. Thank goodness that you and your daughter are safe. I must be going now. Meow, meow. I'm a cat, and I have special powers that only cats have. What are you? I'm the person that's gonna kick your ass if you don't stop the cat nonsense and tell me your name. I'm just a normal person who is quite impressed with your special nature. Can you tell me your name? I'm Sandy. I'm not really a cat. I just like to play. Okay. See? I see. Can I ask you some questions? Are you forced to stay here? Yeah. My mom always tells me where I can and can't go. She tells me where I can play and where to eat and when to go to bed and when to go potty and when to go to school and everything. I don't think it's fair that she can do anything she wants, but I gotta do whatever she says all the time. I see. Do you like it here? I guess. I miss not having other kids to play with, but Mom says that will change someday. She thinks other kids will come to live here. Until they do, I like to play with Valdis. He's funny and he gives me piggyback rides. Mom says I should leave Valdis alone. He's busy and doesn't have time to play, but he always plays with me when I ask him. Just don't tell Mom about it anymore. I hope that's like a good thing. That's nice. What do you want to ask me? Are you safe here? Yeah, Mommy takes care of me and Valdis wouldn't let anyone hurt me. I'm safe here. I think Valdis is a good guy. Stop. You know, go here. This place off limits. What is this place? Or what is this place? The hatchery. Pack mother inside. Eggs inside. I guard. All of pack guard. Who are you? I Jewel. Pack warrior. I guard hatchery. I guard mother. I'm Chong Long, Jewel, and I'd like to talk to the mother, please. You wait, I ask Mother. Okay, Mother say she talked to you. You go in, but you go alone. Friends say here. You know cause trouble. I not won't hurt you, but I hurt you bad if you cause trouble. Okay. A human visitor. Oh. A human visitor is an unexpected but not unwelcomed event. I am Kerfith. So you are the Deathclaw mother? Yes, I am the current pack mother. After my eggs hatch, the other mothers will have their turn. There are other mothers? Yes, there are more mothers. Should anything happen to me, one will be chosen to take my place. The pack must survive. I understand. Who is the Deathclaw father? These eggs were served by Gurther, the pack leader. It is Gurther who decides who will mate and who will not. The pack will be made stronger by Gurther. I see selective breeding to improve the strand. What happened to the door? It looks like it has seen better days. That is a painful memory. A treacherous human snuck in here and planted a bomb among the eggs while I was asleep. Fortunately, he was not as stealthily leaving, and I awoke to find the bomb. There was not enough time to deal with the device properly, so I threw it at the door and placed myself between it and the eggs. The eggs and I survived. The door did not. What happened to the person who did this? His name is Matt, and he is prisoner here. Personally, I wanted him dead, but Gunther would not allow it. I do not see the wisdom in this, but Gunther's word is law, and he will be obeyed. Should you talk to this human, take care. He can not be trusted. How did this person get by the guard outside? The guard was added after this incident occurred. We were more trusting back then. Now we are more careful. I see. Who built this hatchery? We built the cave portion, and a human friend installed the door. He got the parts from a settlement northeast of here. That's nice. Well, I'll be leaving now. Just saying hi, I'll be going.